Just looks like a Tom. His name has to be Tom. Tom the Pom.
Tom is a quiet little fellow. He's a quirky little fellow. I think Tom has always been a rambling man. He was born a rambling man, no doubt.
I would describe Tom as the boss right now. He's the boss in a lot of ways, probably.
He's just been through so many phases of my life, and so whenever his disappearance happened, one of the first things that I thought about is, I'm not ready for this. Like, I want to be ready to say goodbye to him.
I was in the backyard doing some yard work, and naturally in the backyard, one can leave the gate open from time to time. Tom was back there with me, and he had wandered out of the gate.
At that point, we realized Tom is nowhere to be found. I felt really scared, and it was that realization that Tom has run away.
So Allie calls, and she is in hysterics, complete hysteria, had trouble understanding her. She immediately puts it on Facebook that Tom has escaped. They put pictures out there of Tom, and then it just all started. Before we knew it, it was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of shares, and we were getting calls, and people were commenting, I saw him crossing Gloucester, I saw him at Kentucky Fried Chicken, I saw him at First United Methodist, I saw him at Crave.
I was in my living room with my wife, and I saw some people that we know walk by. I waved, and then I saw Tom the Pom that I've now learned following them. And I told my wife, I don't think that dog's supposed to be outside. Shortly after that, I heard someone running on the sidewalk. Turned out to be Tom the Pom's mom, Allie. I just simply asked, are you looking for a Pomeranian? And she frantically said yes. And I just pointed her in the right direction, and off she went looking. And that's about the time I realized what was going on.
Hundreds of people in Tupelo were looking for this dog. People were resharing it on social media, people were driving around town looking, people were hanging up flyers, people were leaving out little pieces of Tom's clothing, and blankets were like dispersed around town to try to attract him.
The second night after no sightings of Tom, a pet psychic reached out to us.
And we're like, yeah, absolutely. You know, what do we have to lose? They get back to us and they say he is in someone's home, but they don't know that he's missing from another home.
And actually, that is what happened. It was the third day that we got a call from a couple who had Tom and called us, said, hey, I think we have your dog. I'll never forget that feeling of knowing that he was okay and he's still with us and he was being cared for. And there were a lot of other people who were concerned and wanted to know he was okay too. One of the first things I thought about is, wow, this is such a great example of people coming together and our community looking after each other, whether it's a person or a pet. It was the perfect example of the Tupelo spirit, looking for Tom the Pom.
We absolutely have the Tupelo spirit to thank for the reunion of Tom with Allie and Daniel. Goodness gracious, yes, it was the Tupelo spirit. Like nothing I've ever seen, actually.
The Tupelo spirit is a real thing, and in this town, when there's a cause to get behind, this town rallies together.
This is just how Tupelo does things, because everybody gets behind a cause and they rally behind a cause. That's just the way Tupelo does things.
I don't think I've ever seen a city rally behind a dog as much as I did Tom the Pom and the city of Tupelo. I think that really kind of shows the spirit of Tupelo, is just people trying to help each other.
Tom might be oblivious to his fame and everything that has come with him going missing, but I really think that Tom the Pom is such a great example of the Tupelo spirit.
He's just a baby though. I'm a big boy.